Okay. Hold on. Can y'all see me? Okay, here we go. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay. I think I like this, but I don't know. Look. Hold on, y'all. Let me just try something. Hold on. So let me see if that helps. My it's about the same. Hold on, let me see something. I don't think I like that either. We're gonna figure it out, y'all. Maybe that's it. I don't know. All right, y'all. Happy Monday. Y'all, like I was running my mouth about before y'all I actually turned this camera on. It's been a lot going on out here in the world. Y'all, it's stressful, it's sad. It's all of those things. Let me make sure my phone is on do not disturb. So let me know how y'all doing today. Let me see who we have in the building. Okay, hold on. So we have Miss Janesta always holding me down. Thank you. Happy Monday to you. Hello, TR baby. Thank you for being here. Hello, the beautiful Melanin A1, as well as the beautiful Delisha. Just all the ladies up in here. Hello, Almond Eyes. Thank you for being here. All right. What's up, Baltimore? Y'all know Baltimore is always in the building, smoking talk. And my brother, Broken Traditions, as well. Thank you for being here. Hello, Real Bravado. Thank you for being here. As always, my good brother. And then who else we have? Hello, Victoria. Good to see you back over here. Thank you for being here. And okay, so yes, thank you guys for supporting each other on y'all channels. And if you have a channel, please put it in the chat. Hey, Carl, thank you for being here as always. What up, though, my brother Big? Always holding me down. I appreciate you. And then who else we got in here? Yes, we used the same beat. Coincidentally, I had never known that you used that beat. And I was on your channel. This was literally like probably a couple of days or so, maybe a week even before I had 10 plus sounds make the actual my intro outro video that y'all see my little corner. And I was going through Epidemic Sounds and I was like, I need a song like that's something that's like middle of the road, not too slow, but not too fast, And me and my sons, we had picked out several songs, and him and I, actually, he picked out that song after I picked out like 4 or 5 songs. So that was the song we agreed to use. And then let's see. Janessa saying hello to the beautiful chat family. Yes. Thank you guys for being here. As always, peace to my good brother Successful. Thank you for being here as well. Let's see. So look, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. If you haven't seen on my channel, I have scheduled basically to go live every single day this week, with the exception of Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if I'm going live yet on the weekend. We will figure that out. But I told myself, okay, I know BT had challenged. Oh, it's hot in these streets, y'all. Every time I log on to IG, it's something different. But BT had challenged Kofa for, I think it's the month of May, to do a live stream every day. So I challenged myself to see if I can go live every single day this week. Okay. It will not be, 4 or 5 hour streams. Okay. We will try to get to and keep it at 1 hour. It is fire. I was like, now, I don't know if you like the one with the actual song with the actual lyrics, but I was just like, I like this. So speaking of that, let me put my little music in here, y'all. So hello, Rich Turner. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. As always, please safe travels. I'm praying for you to have safe travels, okay, on your return, okay, which you shall. So let me put my music in here, y'all. So let me see. Listening from a plane coming back from vacation. Well, I hope you also enjoyed your vacation. Okay. You said, no, I do not. Okay. Because we know the song is a little, it's for the ladies, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, but the beat is fire. I said, I can roll with this. And then hold on, you said you streamed for 5.5 hours this weekend. You do go for live. And I don't know why I never get your notifications, but let us know the next time you're going live. If anybody else has anything else going on this week, please let us know. Somebody please drop Wrench Turner's channel, Broken Traditions, Kofa, if you're in here. Big, of course, drop your channel. Almond Eyes. Okay, I see you. There you go. Hello, sir. Thank you for being here. Oh, Cooley. Hello, my good brother. I ain't got it in me. Look, I have gym in the morning. Okay. I am an early bird person to go to the gym most of the time. Okay. I try to get in like a later workout if I am off on that particular day or if it's on the weekend, but I am a 4:30, 5 a.m. gym girl because I like to just get in and get it done. So we will not be sleeping if that's the case. I may try to do like a live, like a long stream one day in the future, like when I know I don't have anything planned, and I don't have to get up early. We might try to do something like that. But thank you for your faith in me for 8 hours. Okay. Yeah, Janesta. As I go through my day, I listen to the news and I try to find different things to talk about, and not just things that are like the most active, trending things to talk about. I try to get a mixture of things, but y'all, there's just some things that it's very unfortunate. It's very disheartening to hear, and especially if you're Black. Okay. So there are some things that we are going to talk about. We will have a couple of ratchet things to discuss today. You know how I like to do if you've been over here long enough. And also, y'all, I'm really bad about this. And let me make sure I catch everybody who been in here already to say what's up. Hello, Monarch Travel. Thank you for being here as always. All right. Yep. Well, I went live last week, Monday, and guess what? Special surprise. I'm going live every day this week too. Okay. Monday through Friday. Yep. Growth Talk. They go live tomorrow at 6. Okay. So check them out. All right. And yep. Wrench Turner. Okay. My good brother. So hold on, y'all. Let me do this right quick. Hold on. So hello. Welcome to my stream. Please make sure you hit the like button on your way through the door. I'm Mona, and this is me occupying my little corner here where I provide my commentary and look for your feedback and responses on trending topics, anything that has to do with families, marriage, relationship, or anything else that you guys bring my way. So that is what we do here. Okay. I want us to just, to be aware, know what's going on, and to figure out what we can potentially do to make our life in our communities a little bit better. Okay, so that's what we do over here. So let me go back to the chat. Yeah, please smack that like button one time for the algo. It ain't gonna bite you. Okay. So hold on just a second, y'all. So we got some things to discuss. A lot of these things are, coming down the pipeline. Some things have been changing throughout the day. Y'all, it's a mess. So hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta look for something right quick. Yeah, but y'all, it's been a mess out here. Hold on. So we just had a couple things we're going to discuss, but I want to just pull up an article right quick. So I want to make sure I have all my information available. Okay. So like I always do, I want to close out some of this stuff because we don't need it. I need all my windows free. Let me just do that because we don't want no lagginess or anything, guys. But yeah, it's so much stuff, but I'll be here every day so we can talk about all the different things. And You said yes, this season for allergies. Absolutely. My sons have horrible allergies, and now my daughter is starting to have allergies too. So we are Benadrylled up, Zyrtec up, okay, over here. So I want us to just talk about a couple things. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Please hit the like button while I get everything together. I have been working on different ways to enhance my screen sharing, my video uploads, downloads, all that good stuff. Okay, because I want this to be a really good experience for us, and we don't have any delays, and I don't want to waste you all's time. All right, and what's up, Team Peterson? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, so we about to get into it, okay? Oh, we got it going today. All right, so hold on, let me make sure I didn't miss nobody. All right, so one of the things I want to talk about is the unfortunate incident of this young man, okay, Ralph Yarl. Okay, so this is the 16-year-old boy, all right, who was allegedly shot by this individual, okay, Andrew Lester. He's 84 years old, okay? So I want to just get you guys up to speed on what has been really going on. And hello, salute to you, my good sister, Miss Kia. Thank you for being here. All right, and let me know if you've heard any of these stories. Put a one in the chat if you know what is going on. This has been on all social media, all news outlets for the last 24 hours, okay? So what we know about this man, Andrew Lester, and just so you know, it was just a few hours ago that the prosecutors decided to charge him in the shooting of Ralph Yarl. All right, so as an update, I'm not going to play this video because I don't want any copyright situations, but the Black teenager, Ralph Yarl, was shot by a white homeowner after he accidentally rang the doorbell at the wrong address when he went to go pick up his siblings, okay? So he went to the Northland suburb of Kansas City, okay? And he was hospitalized with serious injuries. So instead of him going to this one home in the 1100 block of Northeast 115th Street, he instead went to the Northeast 115th Terrace in Kansas City. This is all per law enforcement. So prosecutors have now brought charges against the homeowner, Andrew Lester, okay? So this is that's the man you see to the left in that photo. So the prosecutor announced in the press conference this afternoon, I did get a chance to look at that press conference, and he basically said that there is a quote unquote racial component to the case, but he did not go into details, okay, as to why their office came to those conclusions. But they did charge Andrew Lester with assault in the first degree. That carries a punishment of 10 to 30 years or life of imprisonment. He also has been charged with armed criminal action, which carries a punishment of 3 to 15 years. Mr. Lester has a bond set at $200K, but he is not yet in custody, okay? And so basically, as they had began their investigation, a witness told law enforcement that they saw a vehicle pull into Mr. Lester's driveway at about 9:30 p.m., okay? And so Mr. Lester told investigators that he had just laid down when his doorbell rang. He picked up his .32 caliber pistol, opened the interior door of his house. He told police that he saw a black male pulling on the exterior door and thought he was trying to break into his property. Okay, did y'all hear all of that? Yep, charge is not convicted, okay? Hello, Culture Invasion. Thank you so very much for being here. So what do you say? And please drop Culture Invasion's channel in the chat. Hold on, let me do something. Y'all, hold on. And thank y'all for being here. See, I told y'all I wanted to make sure I was on time today. Okay, because we got things to do. Let me make sure my volume is down because I don't want no feedback. So while I'm doing this, there was a situation back in it had to be about maybe 8 years ago in Detroit, where there was a young woman. She was about maybe 18 to 20 years old. She was in the suburb of Detroit that's called Dearborn. And she had allegedly, she had pulled up to this guy's house. She had went to the door, and this guy, who was also white, shot this young lady in the back, and he killed her. And this was what came out of that situation. So this kind of reminded me of that situation when I heard about it. But the young man, he is alive. He is in critical condition. So we're going to wait and see. We are praying that this young man's condition improves. But if it takes a turn for the worse, then those charges will change. And so Cultural Evasion says, when modern day whites tell me to my face, it's what we used to do, I know clearly that's what they do today. Facts. And we can only imagine that this man, at being 84, 85 years old, what type of mindset or what type of beliefs he could have held, okay, for him to do something allegedly like this, okay? Menelik said, old rotten devil. Yep, you can see it in his face. But and BT, I unfortunately, I agree. He's going to beat it. This happened in Kansas City, Missouri, in like a suburb of Kansas City. But yeah, we hope we don't, but that's a likelihood. And Culture Invasion, yes, you're welcome. You can drop your own channel. Yep, it did. And so let me just finish going over some key points in this, because we got some other things to cover. But the Mr. Lester told police that he saw this young man, Ralph, pull into his driveway. He assumed he was breaking into his property. And Mr. Lester decided to fire twice. No words were exchanged between him and this young man. And they did a formal interview, the police did, with Ralph at the Children's Mercy Hospital. And Ralph said that he did not pull the door and he was just waiting outside. Okay. So this young man was innocent. How many of us have pulled into the driveway of someone's house by accident, right? When we were just, turning around because we may have went too far down the street or whatever the situation may have been, or we went down the wrong road. That could be anybody. Unfortunately, these days. What does Kunle say? But he was a kid. You saw that. I agree. And even if it wasn't a child, that doesn't give you the right to just fire off shots, allegedly, into this young man, hitting him while he's in the car, in the driveway. Yes, please check out Culture Evasion. Let us know the next time you go live. Yep. Yes. The same place as Mike Brown. Thank you, Big. Yes. He's a baby. That's a young man. I speak about these things, not just because it's, the most talked about thing, but I am a mother. My children will be driving soon. This is scary, right? If you have any heart, right, and you are a human being, this should be concerning to you. If you are a parent, an uncle, just you as a Black person, period. This is where we at. We've been here. It just looks different in 2023. Oh, Janessa, hold on, Janessa, you said your daughter went to school with that girl? Wow. See? Small world. That was so horrible. I remember passing by the funeral. It was so sad. It was so sad that day when that young lady was murdered. And that wasn't alleged. He shot her. They had their trial, all of that. Very disturbing, Janessa. Yep, he shot him in the head. See, Almanines knows. He shot him in the head and then stood over him and then SHOT again. And then Ralph had to go to 3 different houses before someone would help him. That's horrible. That is a young man. That's not an adult. He is not an adult. Okay. And what does Big say? Things like this is why I do 3-point turns. See? Yep. Not even a warning. He just blasted him because of his if he's the alleged individual involved, because of his embedded racism. His face gives racist vibes. Okay. Hello, Mr. BX87. Yes, Kia. He had to go. Imagine if this is your child that had to go 3 houses down before somebody would help him or help your child, your son, your daughter. We should all have a vested concern about this situation. So let me wrap this up, y'all. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you so very much. And so, what did I say? So Ralph told investigators that a man opened the door and immediately shot him, causing him to fall to the ground where he was shot for a second time. So that's, to me, that's premeditated. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Yep. Racist, biased. What did Miss Kia say? Dirty dog could have just said, you got the wrong house. Please get out of my yard. Hello. There was a situation, and this is probably happening all over the country, okay? Where I don't know what the ethnicity of this man, but he was not black, but this family was black. I want to say it was in Washtenaw County, Ypsilanti somewhere. This man, and I don't know if he's been to trial or not, but he allegedly shot at, and it was actually on camera, he shot at a little 6-year-old, 7-year-old boy who rode his bike past his house. He didn't do anything else but ride his bike past his house. People are out of their mind. Hold on. So wait a minute. What does Kofa say? This is crazy. Black folks beware. The summer's coming and this will happen again. It's like a cycle. Absolutely. And look, I was going to tie this to something else, but I'm going to just wait because y'all know how I do. I'll start running my mouth, get distracted. Okay. So let me just finish this before I get back to the comments. And then he said, y'all, get this. Then Lester told Ralph, don't come around here. What type of talk is that? When a person say, don't come around here, don't you come back around here, okay? And what does Janessa say? If this was a white kid, he would not shot him. Absolutely. So wait a minute. Monarch Travel says, should there be, I think you said, do you think there should be an age restriction for elderly Americans for carrying or having in possession of them firearms? What do you guys say? Put a 1 in the chat if you think there should be an age restriction for elderly individuals. Let's just say, I don't know what we would consider elderly, but maybe 70, 75 and up. Or put a 2 if no, there should be no age restrictions. So 1, culture invasion, age restrictions, age restrictions, age restrictions. 2, okay, Coonley says 2. Tell me why you say 2. So age restrictions. So it almost reminds me of the same concept of whether or not you are mentally stable enough or you have the capacity to even possess a firearm. To me, kind of in the same vein, regardless to what age you are. If I'm assuming you're older than 18 or whatever. Okay. And so hold on. So Carl says there should be a test administered at age 70. If failed, then are allowed to carry. Okay. And then what does Big say? 2, it should be a mental fortitude restriction. Okay. And then what does culture evasion say? Age restriction equals driving, gun ownership, and any socially impactful action. Okay, absolutely. And what does Almanai say? Almanai says age isn't a factor. My grandfather is 85 and has 4 firearms, but he is in SHOTING people. Look, y'all, I got to remember that I might be saying words that could get me, them folks on alert. I'm only a little channel, but who knows? So 2, but with restrictions. Okay, I think I'm in support of that as well. Because like I said, you could be young. We see everything that's going on out here with people that's young and having access to firearms, and they lost their minds, unstable. Okay. Oh, so what does Kia say? That's deep, quote unquote, Southern racist talk. I'm in Louisiana. I have heard the talk and seen the looks. Okay, so And then Culture Invasion says, I am willing as an older man to give up my rights if I mess around and find out at 70. Okay. And it's successful saying good points. Yes. And thank you guys for the feedback, the engagement. Okay. Because I don't know nothing. I just be over here running my mouth. And then what does Team Peterson say? Okay, Team Peterson says this isn't the first time he SHOT a black person in his life. I bet. I'm willing to bet that too. And what does Coonley say? They should check whether they're mentally safe, especially if they live alone. We need social services that check on them every week if they live alone. I agree with that. Yes, them cold words, and I be forgetting. I have a few that I use, but when it comes to this type of talk, okay. And thank you. If I'm saying something, we got some other words I can use. Let me know. Culture Evasion and others. You a young buck, okay? I'm only 47, by the way, but still, look, you have all your mental faculties, okay? Hello. All right, so let's finish this up. So, prosecutor says there was a quote-unquote racial component to the incident. That they would not go into detail as to why they got to that conclusion. Let's see. And so celebrities joined demands for justice. So when I last saw online, there was a $2 million GoFundMe raised, like that was set up for this young man. I don't know who set it up, but it has already exceeded that $2 million for that young man. So hopefully whoever is running this and helping him out, they are going to properly manage and disperse those funds for legal fees, hospital bills, and for other needs that he may have. Because even if he recovers, we don't know the type of care this young man may need, because essentially him being SHOT in the head or anything like that, that's a TBI, a traumatic brain injury. So that may impact his mobility, his cognitive ability and capacity. He may or may not be able to even fully live on his own and do things for himself. And to be honest, that's not enough money to meet all those needs. So hopefully people will continue to donate to that GoFundMe, but we are praying that he has a full recovery and that he is physically healed as he can be, okay, to the best that he can be. And then also that young man is going to need a lot of mental health services, because this is a physical and emotional trauma that, he will experience. And when you say the link, oh, you know what? Let's do this. I'm about to get the link. I'm about to see. Matter of fact, let me see if it's highlighted in the article. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to get directly to his GoFundMe by not. Let me just go to let me go to GoFundMe. Yep. Oh, so it was at under 2 point. It was like 2 point in 100 in 1,000, something like that. When I last saw it, now it's at 2.3. Okay. So I'm clicking on the official one because it looked like it's some shady ones that's been popped up. You know how them copycats be doing, y'all? Real shady and bogus work. So here is his GoFundMe, you guys. If you are inclined to donate to him, even if it's $5, $10, here's the GoFundMe for this young man, okay? Yep, I think so too. So that is the link to his official GoFundMe. There was 2 other ones. They have $0. I don't know. I did not click on those. So use this one, okay, for any type of support that you guys want to give, okay? And so let me see what else they were talking about. Let me close out some of these windows because I don't want to be laggy. So it's the aunt. His aunt. She is the one who looks like she may have set this up. But he has all type of celebrities coming out in support of him. Halle Berry, Viola Davis, everyone utilizing their voice and their privilege, I guess, to and their celebrity to help gain exposure to his to this matter. And it is heartbreaking. And also a little background about Ralph. He has been described as a fantastic kid. He had dreams of going to Texas A&M to major in chemical engineering, y'all. Reminds me of my children. Okay. And what else do we need to know? He is a member of the Technology Student Association, the Science Olympia team, and he is in the jazz and competitive band. He is a section leader in that band. He is a scholar and one of the top bass clarinet players in Missouri. Okay. He recently earned Missouri All-State Band recognition with an honorable mention. He plays multiple instruments in the Metro Youth Orchestra. Talented young man, beautiful young man. So we're going to keep him in prayer, okay, and send him nothing but positive energy, okay? So we have another story. Yes, that GoFundMe I put in there was legit, but the other two that they had, when I typed in his name, they had $0. I don't know what those were for. Let's see. Oh, yeah, people be scamming. Yep, they do. But like Culture Invasion say, you got to do your due diligence and just read. If you look and see who's donating to these pages, the type of comments and stuff, and just do a little more research on some other sites for cross references, and you should be fine. So our next topic of discussion. So let me move along here. Okay. All right. So do you guys remember this lady right here? Do anyone remember this face? Okay. Anybody, let me know. So you're a data beast. So thank you for your expertise. So this woman right here. So she has been in the media, and actually she just did an interview. So about a month ago, okay, this is the woman that was the main person involved in that Mexican cartel incident where this is the woman that went to Mexico to get that BBL done, and she drug along 2 friends and a brother to go with her, and the 2 friends were deleted. This is the woman, one of the 2 survivors. It was her and her brother who survived the incident. They went on a medical tourism trip. And so this is the woman that went to get the BBL, y'all. So how about today we find out that she took her child to Myrtle Beach and allegedly to fight another child. Okay. So we're going to read a little bit about this situation. Okay. And her name is, what is her name? Latavia Washington McGee. She's 34. Okay. And she was charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Okay. So she took her minor child, McGee did, to a location. This was back in February. Okay. And the child was removed from the location by another family member before being taken back to that same location to fight this child by the mother that's in the picture. So the warrant said that McGee knowingly took this child to fight. Okay. There was surveillance video or some type of video that law enforcement had access to. All right. So again, like I said, she was a part of that group that traveled to Mexico in March. So all this incident had occurred right before then. Okay. So let me just back up a little bit. So this is one of the marvelous mothers who, she gets all the fame, all the glory. She came out. Okay. That is so sad, isn't it? It's so sad. These are the marvelous mothers that, they're doing all the right things, okay, but yet and still, and I'm saying that sarcastically, this woman decided that, not only do she need to go get a BBL and she's put other people in her mess, But you want to go and have children allegedly fight each other, and you are instigating this as an adult. Isn't that ghetto? That is so ghetto. So you want to get, you like to get, she's a typical, what's the word I want to say? A hood rat. And I ain't trying to be mean or say no shade, but that is ghetto. Okay. Anybody with them type of piercings in their face, okay, and doing ghetto stuff like that, you don't have no type of positive intention. What did Kofa say? I don't even need to comment, do I? You don't have to. But you go ahead. Hey, Grown Folk Talk, thank you for being here. And let's see. Pukisha alert, okay. We knew it was something up with her when we saw or we heard the little bits and pieces of that story. Yes, they do. Bad women make bad mothers. You have to be of sound character. And we're not saying perfect. That's not what we're saying here. But sound character, sound judgment. Now, it's one thing if someone is trying to, in the moment, attack my child or something like that, and I'm present for that, that's different. But and it's over with, but we're not going to do a road trip to go and seek out minor children. You should go to jail, and you should not pass go or collect $200. Hey, Theo. Yes, bring back shame. That's not okay to do stuff like that. She's also the same mother that's ripping and running the streets, or her child is probably one of these kids, like a lot of these other magnificent mothers whose children are out breaking curfew in all these major cities across the country. We have had in Michigan and Detroit area, we have had curfews for the past weekend when it was almost 100 degrees because, and it's not even the summer. Okay. In Chicago, in California, name another major city. All of these children are unruly. And you as an adult, you're not even supervising your children. You do not know where your children are. And we're talking about 13, 12, 15, 16-year-old minor children. If you are under the age of 18, you need to be in the house by a certain time. Not running the streets, terrorizing community and people in the community and good standing citizens. So she's just a prime example. She's one of many. And salute. Thank you for being here, Theo. Almond Eyes will be holding up. Almond Eyes say, look at what her name is. I keep telling y'all, your name is who you are. 110%. This is not a good look. So now you are further teaching your child. What's the word I want to say? Stupidity. I mean, I can't come up with nothing else better than that. You're not teaching your child nothing else constructive to do. And that's obvious. You don't have no discipline because you overweight trying to go get BBLs with no type of information. You ain't done your research. You're not prioritizing yourself. You need to lose some weight and you up here trying to go get a BBL. You sound crazy. So what does BT say? I'm working on a video on the kids in the shy writing right now. Please let us know when you're going to drop it. Or make sure you're subscribed to Broken Traditions channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you will know and see his content when he posts. He does amazing content, amazing commentary. Wild, long titty hyena. Absolutely. Acting up in other people's countries. Going into other people's cities. Doing stupid stuff. Putting you and your child's well-being and safety. Okay. I have seen the stuff that parents have done in real time. Have y'all ever got called in the middle of the night on an emergency call because you got your kids in placements and they acting up and you got to go down there and file police reports and find places that kids got to be moved to because they acting up or they not getting the proper supervision? You making a thumbnail? Okay. And yes, like Culture Evasion says, please like the stream on your way in, subscribe, and ring the bell. Absolutely. And yes, please subscribe. Okay. All the friends. Okay. Yeah, the tattoos, the piercings, all of that is extra. You know, an ear piercing, that's typical for a woman. The excessive tattoos, I'm not a fan of. You do whatever you want to as grown people. Um, but understand there's consequences and repercussions. So that's all I want to say about this. So that did not age well for her. Okay. So let's go to the next story we got to cover. Okay. So, y'all, on another note, which is something that's a little positive, there is a California bill that has been introduced that would create an alert system for missing Black women and youth. Okay. So, just a little background about this. This has come out about maybe a week or two ago, but basically, it outlines the fact that each year thousands of Black youth and women go missing in our country here in the United States at a disproportionate rate. I want to say it's about 38% of Black women and youth or children go missing, and we are roughly 13 to 14% of the population. So that is definitely a disproportionate amount of individuals who go missing. Okay, and this just says women and youth. How many of them, how much more of a higher percentage would it be if we included men that go missing? Okay, and so let's see. So there has been a lot of controversy around the lack of media attention when Black women and youth go missing versus non-Black individuals, okay, or our white counterparts. Okay, and so this new bill proposed in California would address that by creating a public alert system. So probably similar to like an Amber Alert. Okay. So it's Senate Bill 673, and it's called the Ebony Alert, y'all. And it's a system for Black children and young women. So when activated, the proposed system, similar to Amber or Silver Alerts, would inform people of missing Black children and young women. All right. So this will ensure that when missing Black children and women go missing, that they get the resources and attention to bring home these missing individuals, eliminating implicit racial bias in cases involving missing persons of color. So when someone is missing, who is missing is incorrectly listed as a runaway, they basically vanish a second time. And this is what the state senator Stephen Bradford said, okay, in a news release. They vanish from the police detectives' workload. They vanish from the headlines, and then they are just continued to go missing like a cold case. Okay. But there are certain factors and qualifiers that would allow this alert system to be implemented. Okay. So in order for the law enforcement agency to request an alert and it be activated, the following has to be met. So the person that's missing is between 12 and 25 years of age. They may have been a victim of trafficking or abduction. The person's physical safety is endangered. They suffer from a physical or mental disability. And there could be some other qualifying factors, okay? So also, the Senator Bradford also said that Black children are classified as runaways more often than white children, which results in fewer resources being dedicated to locating them. And so from my experience as having been a person worked in child welfare, that is true. When we would often have youth in care that would quote unquote go missing, or they would be considered runaway or AWOL, what would happen is you will file a petition with the court for AWOL, and they would just label them as runaway. Okay. And then they, what is it called? It's like a, I can't think of the word we would use. It's like a lien or something like that. Almost like a warrant will be placed on that child until they are picked up. But they would not be treated as a actual abducted or missing person. And it is sad. It is very sad. Yep. And that's what I said when I read that Black men go missing too. Not because it's, and the irony typically, and let me know if I'm off mark here, but typically when Black men go missing, we typically automatically associate it with some type of gang, street related type of activity, something like that. And so that's why I think a lot of the time, along with being Black, many of the reasons why Black men get just thrown to the side and forgotten about when it comes to these missing person cases and situations. Yes, AWOL equals human write-offs. Absolutely. Nope, they don't, Janessa. They don't talk about us when we come up missing. There's always this implied undertone of we did something to cause us to go missing, or it was all our fault. We were incorrigible, something along those lines. Yep, they get recruited by people they're comfortable with. We're going to talk about that too, Coonley, when I also talk about the grooming of children, especially for whether it's for sexual abuse or even it's for sex trafficking, things like that. Okay, y'all talking about other stuff that I don't. Yep, no accountability. And then wait a minute. So Culture Invasion also says a tiny tattoo is cute. A couple, even a couple, with a whole damn woman, that is a marked woman. No good. Yeah. I have no tattoos. I used to be like, oh, I want a tattoo. And then I was just like, I'm over 35, y'all. I'm not getting no tattoo at this point. That's a done deal. Okay. And if I were to get one, it would be very small, inconspicuous. Y'all see the young brother talk about sex abuse in the juvie system? No, let me know who you're referring to. So that is that. Hold on, let me make sure if I missed something. Oh, let me go over some stats really quick though. Some interesting stats. So it's increasingly common for Black youth and women to go missing. On average, y'all, listen to this. More than 600,000 people are reported missing in the U.S. each year, according to the NCIC, or the National Crime Information Center. Just last year, about 546,000 people were reported missing across the country, with 36% of those cases being missing Black youth and women. In 2021, 38% of people who were reported missing in the U.S. were Black, more than double the Black population of about 14%. According to the Black and Missing Foundation. And we know that time is very critical, right? I think we usually have about 48 hours to find an individual when they become missing, with the anticipation that they are alive. And there's an assumption that if it's beyond 48 hours, the outcome for that person is very grim. Let's see. Hold on. Let me exit out of this. So let's see. I said that. All right. So let me see if there's anything else we need to talk about. Okay, so that was it, y'all. That basically covered that story. And then let's see. You said you got your first tat at 46. Okay. What you get? Let me know if you don't mind sharing. All right. So now we're going to go to what is my next thing on here, y'all? I'm going to be here all week because we got some stuff to talk about. All right. So it's time for the ratchet portion of the show. And this is a clip from Angela Yee's podcast. So, you know, Angela Lee, try to say that 5 times fast. She left the Breakfast Club a couple months ago, went off to do her own thing. And so basically, she kind of continues her gossip, her Ask Angela, all those type of different segments. So she brought on Mano. If you don't know who Mano is, he is a New York rapper who has had some type of success. And so he was like a guest host with her. I don't know when this was filmed or none of those backstories, but there are some callers that come up with their issues. And so I want us to listen to this story that this woman, she called up on the show, and it's about her having acquired, y'all, listen to this. This woman got 20 bodies in 4 months, okay? Because she wanted to quote unquote get back at her man, okay, because he stepped outside of the relationship and cheated. Okay, Lester. Oh, okay, juvie abuse, NBC 3 days ago. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know if you guys saw the story that just came out. What was that? Either like over the weekend or Friday, about that man who was eaten alive in his cell in those disgusting, filthy conditions. He was eaten alive by lice and bed bugs, and the family had been pleading with someone to do something about that. That is just despicable. Talking about the lack of humanity and humility. This man, who was a black man, this was down in Georgia, I believe. Did y'all hear about that? Did you see the photos of that mess? Did y'all see that? Let me know. Yes, BT. 20 bodies in 4 months. Talking about get back. Yes, Kia. 20 bodies in 4 months. What's that? 5 men a month? So you're probably sleeping with 1 to 2 men a week each month. Isn't that disgusting? Did she feel liberated? Talking about get back. Child. Hello, Squeezy Kid. Thank you for being here as always. Yes, grown folk talk. Despicable, disgusting, inhumane. Very inhumane. But I'm going to let this play, okay? And please hit the like button, okay? Let me know if you guys can't hear it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I might have to close this. So hold on just a second while I get this together. So let me go to share.
Hello, anonymous caller. It's Angela and Mano. Tell us a secret.
And you know she's anonymous.
Hi, Angela. With my
That's
husband
nice.
is not really happy, but dealing with it, and caught him cheating for the 3rd time. And so I decided to let loose and let it out. And in a 4 or 5 month span, I slept with literally 20 different men, just to kind of get all the frustration out.
He was like, hold on.
And then after that, I felt better. I mean, it's like a year later, we're back together, we're fine now. But I did my 1s and 2s for a little while.
And he'll never know.
And I never told anybody.
You knocked off a 20 pack.
Yeah,
In 4
yeah.
months?
Well, she feels better.
Yeah.
So that's how many men? That's like how many men a week, though?
Right, that's what I said.
I'm just asking. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm
It's
not
hard
judging.
to say. There were these parties.
What did she mean it was hard to say?
It's hard to say.
All right, so keep it real. Sometimes when you're with him and he's down there, do you laugh a little to yourself?
There are a lot of little jokes I have to myself now, but you know what? I'm glad I did it, because I was trying so hard for so long to be good, even though I wasn't happy. And he decided when he didn't feel happy, he wanted to do what he wanted to do. So
Well, how did you get
it
to
was my
20 though?
turn, and I let it out my system.
Y'all, ain't this crazy?
She was going to party.
I was going to parties. I was having fun. There was 1 or 2 I got attached to. There was some that came and went.
Do you talk to any of them
It
still?
was a wild time. Not really. I follow them on social media. We might hit each other, send a meme or something, but no attachments or anything like that.
Okay. Was anybody better than your husband?
Oh, absolutely.
It was her husband, y'all.
20 in 4 months, though.
But-
Mano,
I'm not judging. I'm trying to understand. That's 20 in 4 months.
that's like 1 a week.
Sounds like you guys are
She's talking like, did y'all hear what she's saying? Wait a minute now.
Listen,
Hold
she
the
just told
phone.
something she's never told anybody.
I don't even want to stop this because I don't want it to
You
get.
feel better and you did what you needed to do for yourself. Your body took control.
For a little while, yeah, and I learned some new things
Did y'all
about
hear
my body.
this?
My husband couldn't teach me.
Okay.
I needed some time.
20 pack.
She be laughing at him now sometimes. Like,
Did any footage with any of these guys?
Mano is like, I can't believe this.
Any footage with any of these guys?
There's a little footage.
This is not funny. This is disgusting.
Have a great day, guys.
Child, did y'all hear that ghetto? Hold on now. Did y'all hear that mess? Let me stop sharing this screen. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear Angela gassing this woman up? And this is not like a man that she's with. We're talking about her husband first and foremost. Yes, acting like she's a Super Bowl champion. Ma'am, you get smut of the year. 20 men in 4 months. So imagine if she would have kept that up for the whole year. Okay? 20 men in 4 months. 20 men in 4 months. Yep. Imagine if the husband came home and then deleted that man or his wife. But they don't ever talk about that part. That is crazy. That is ridiculous. Yep, she probably did too, BT. She probably took them to her home. And she's proud about it. And we have Angela Yee gassing her up about this mess. And this is what I'm talking about these women that's out here telling young girls that type of stuff is okay. And it's not okay. And I know that woman sounds like she probably older than Angela Yee. Because we know Angela Yee is like, what, 45, 46, something like that? That is despicable. That is not a get back. Okay? And then she told me her husband don't know. He might know after today when this aired. And yes, please like the stream. And then what else? Anything else I got to say about that? What would you do? Yeah, she been messy. Okay? She loves the drama. And I don't know if she actually believes the mess that she says or she knows that that's on par with the sisterhood. The sisterhood say, oh, girl, go ahead. It ain't nothing. It is something. You have venereal diseases. Did y'all know a study just came out that says that most Americans don't even know that HPV, which is one of the fastest growing STDs, STIs, leads to cancer? People don't even know this, but yet she's telling women it's okay to get bust down by 4 to 5 men every single month. Yes, Kia, 20 men. That's just nasty. Vomit in your own mouth, okay? I can't even fathom this. What the heck? No decorum at all, just disgusting. And what does Modern Travel say? Y'all support Modern Travel ENT on all platforms, okay? Angela Yee trying to get to that bag. Of course she's trying to get to that bag, but she probably believes that. Squeegee Kid, I'd be out, okay? Come on, he don't know. And then what did Janessa say? You don't put your business out in the street, idiot. Yeah, like what makes you want to come to the show? Like it's different if you've confessed that to your husband and then you want to call and you're trying to maybe get some type of insight on what to do next, but you didn't tell the husband. And even still, I would go see a therapist or somebody, a priest, somebody can get some demons out of you because that is just too much. Y'all. And then what does Kofa say? Hold on. And people wonder why I come from the angle I come from. Absolutely. Because these women, some of these women, not all women, but some of these women, they are very conniving, sneaky, and they really don't have your best interest. And she couldn't have his best interest because she don't care enough about her own self, her own health, her own spiritual wellness to be allowing all those different men inside of her. You couldn't. And then what does Almanize say? Certain strains lead to cancer. Yep, that's correct. It's like 5 of the 60 different strains. Your body fights off the rest. Absolutely. But I'm still not taking no chances. Okay. And then what does Culture Invasion say? OOF. Ohio is ground zero for HPV. HPV, I did not know that. Thank you for the information. He said, like, for real. Uh-oh. And what does Almanize say? She has ended her marriage and she's bragging. Yep. Let me see if I got anything else. Let's see. And then what does Culture Invasion say? I hate being here. People keep talking about this, talking about stuff That is like ground zero here in Ohio. Wow. Hold on. Oh, Almanai say, oh, snap. Ohio doing it like that? No. Oh, yeah, that's right. You work in pharma. Two things. First, the amount of people on STD drugs is frightening. Second, a lot of people don't know that I can get an STD on or in your mouth. Hello. I told y'all I used to work in an HIV clinic, right? And that's the number one thing that people always forget. They forget about the oral transmission. Beyond just, the other holes, it's the oral transmission as well. Nope, we should not be bragging about it. And we should also be keeping our legs closed. No. I know, not you, of course. And then hold on, y'all, because we about to wrap it up. What did it say? Chicken pox is cooties, scabies is cooties. Yes. You and the typos. Look, it's all good. I understand. And then let me see if I missed any other posts. Hold on. And then Culture Evasion said, laughing out loud, I remember when Mona D had a teeny weeny afro. Now she is fabulous. Thank you for that, Culture Evasion. Yes, it's just going to do its own thing at this point, okay? Because I'm a lazy natural as I'm on my way to getting this, what I say? Just grow this hair out to a bob. Yes, it is crazy that people are still talking about it as if it is a penis vaginal intercourse. Like you can't get any diseases. Absolutely. I'm telling you. Yes, hashtag natural over here. Okay. All right, y'all. So I only want to be on here for 1 hour. I will be back here every single day. Okay. So you come on when you can to watch me. The point of me live streaming more frequently instead of just my long Saturday streams is because I want to just be better with my public speaking. Okay. Getting to the point and not feeling like I'm holding you over for so many hours. Okay. And for me to work on my watch hours, for me to potentially get more people to come over to my channel, to check me out, potentially to subscribe to what I'm doing, and just get better at what I'm doing over here. If you ever have an idea or a topic that you would like for me to cover, please email me at the email address that's pinned in my description box for the channel. I'm going to get better about putting my email in the actual description box for every video. You can always comment on the post on my community tab. You can hit me up on Instagram. I'm often on there posting funny stuff in my stories. What else? That's basically it. Comment underneath this video or other videos of things you would like for me to cover. Let me know if you guys are enjoying me covering these different topics. I try to mix it up a little bit, give some seriousness to what's going on, but also throw in a little funny stuff. Okay, but we will have a variety of things we will cover this week. Wednesday will be Ladies' Day, but fellas, you are more than welcome to come over. We will be talking about things specific for ladies. If you have a lady, it might be very beneficial for you to hear from ladies like myself. I don't know what the topic will be. So ladies, if you have a topic you want me to cover for Wednesday, let me know. Tomorrow, it will be something else that we'll talk about, a trending topic, whatever other updates that we may get, other, important things that we need to know and be aware of. And you guys provide a wealth of knowledge because we all come from different backgrounds, professionally, personally. So I love to hear your comments in the chat. Okay. Because I don't know anything. I'm just a millennial mother, wife. Okay. And a professional. All right. So Wednesday, my stream will be a little later. Every day I'm going to be live streaming at 9:30 with the exception of Wednesday. And that is because I support Chelsea Liveline as one of her moderators. And so I just want to give most of us who over there time to take a breather, okay? Because she has a lot of information. She's fabulous at what she does. And so I just want to come in. I think I'll do like a quick, that will be probably the shortest stream we might have this week. I'll see, because y'all know I'll start running my mouth. And then Kofa says, you got Jewel. Oh, well, hold on. Janessa says, check my Cash App. Thank you so very much, Janessa, for your support. And also, if you ever send a Cash App to me, you don't have to, because you being here is more than enough. Just let me know, and I want to acknowledge you. Okay. And then Janessa sends me the Cash App. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you, my good sister. Thank you. And Kofa says, you got jewels, Mona, don't shortchange yourself. Thank you so very much. But that's one reason why I wanted to go more frequently. And even if I can't cover all the things I want to talk about, I want to just come in and just get acclimated. Oh, also, guys, I want to tell you, I have a Amazon wish list, because I asked you guys at the last stream, what did you think about it? And you guys said that would be great. So I'm going to drop my Amazon wish list for you. Yes, we do need to have a Michigan meetup very, very soon. And Culture Evasion is letting you guys know to please like the stream on the way out. And you're so very welcome. I appreciate you guys so very much, because like I said, I would not want to be here talking to myself. That would be a little, it's already bad enough I'm talking to a screen. Okay, let's be clear about that. And then Monarch Travel is saying $300 off of flight and hotel packages to Las Vegas for Javante Davis and Ryan Garcia. Okay, that is this week. Okay. So get into or make contact with Monarch Travel if you want to go to that fight or anything else. Hit them up. They also have a YouTube channel. And Kunli says, no ladies for me, but I can learn. Thank you for that so very much. Thank you for that, Janessa. So are you? I appreciate you. And then Culture Evasion says Cash App incoming. Hold on, let's see. Let me refresh my thing. Thank you so very much for the Cash App, Culture Evasion. I appreciate you so very much for your support. And then let's see if I forgot anybody else. So yes, so I am just getting in the habit of being a little more frequent for my own growth and development. Sometimes I may have nothing to talk about. It might just be I'm testing out something, I'm trying out some things, but let me do something before we go. I want to put my Amazon wish list in here. And again, you don't have to, but these are just some things on here you'll see that just help me in the channel. Okay. And let's see, hold on. So, hold on. So, yep, I'm about to copy this link and put it in the chat if you guys want to check it out. Okay. Let me see if I missed anybody. You like my Instagram post? Oh, my goodness. I'll be silly on there. Yes, I am on IG. If you go to my, hold on, let me see, because I just had my IG pulled up. Hold on. I am private on IG. Just send me a request and I'll know it's you. And the only reason why I'm private, because it's just some weirdos out here. I don't like put my business out there like that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't got to say too much. But this is my IG. Okay. I don't post a lot to my actual page, but I post a lot of my stories. Sometimes I'm working out or I'm out and about doing stuff. So that's my IG. You said no weirdos. Yes, it's some weirdos, y'all. Have y'all been getting a lot on IG, those people that be looking for a good time? I'm like, now come on, y'all. Y'all got to know. We know that you scamming and you trying to do some little tricking online, or you using them tricking photos to do some scamming. We are too smart for that in 2023, or at least we should be. Okay. Come on now. So this is my Instagram. Okay. Somebody has stole my name, so I had to make another one. This is my Amazon wish list if you would like to support me. Okay. Yeah, we don't do the weirdos. And yes, Smoke and Talk is saying please subscribe to me. Also, check out Smoke and Talk. They go live Mondays and Wednesdays at noon Eastern Standard Time. Also, Friday night, we get lit over there and they talk about this similar topics that we talk about, but it's a family affair over there. They have a good time, and I love it. It's very beautiful. It's peaceful. Okay. So let's see. Anything else? That is it. Let me see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention before I hop off of here. And then what does Culture Invasion say? We in here, let's do it. This is fun and informative. Plus, I fair use you. Yes, thank you so very much. And let's see. Okay, thank you. I'll take care of that. Yes, thank you. Look, that's what I'm trying to do. I have to find my lane. It took a long time for me to get here. So Smoke and Talk says, any new recipes? So I usually post my recipe stuff to my community tab. I had a bunch of recipes at first. That's how I was able to get a lot of people to come over to my channel too, but it was confusing my audience. And so what I do plan on doing, Smoke and Talk, is once I get this channel monetized, I want to do an actual lifestyle channel separate. And so that will be my next channel that I work on once this channel gets monetized. So I will be actually posting more stuff to that channel. So that would be the goal. And so I don't want to have to divide my energy between two channels prematurely. So I just want to wait till I get this all situated. But yes, there will be some new recipes. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, because I am really being strict and focused on my diet. I'm not doing a whole lot of fun stuff, but I still make healthy things that taste good. So when I'm inspired to post something, I will share that with you guys. But yeah, I'm just trying to stay on a straight and narrow path because there are so many things that I want to make. And thank you for that feedback, Janessa. And then Smoke and Talk says, DoorDash me a plate. Absolutely. So I'm a little bit stunted in my creativity right now for my recipes and stuff. The kids get to eat whatever they want. My husband gets to eat whatever he wants, not me, because we got goals to reach over here. So y'all, I ain't gonna hold you no longer. I've already gone 20 minutes over the time that I want to be on here. And then Monarch Travel is adding you, Smoke and Talk. They say, what round do you think Tank knocked Ryan out? Okay. And yes, thank you for joining us, you guys. I appreciate you so very much for being here and supporting me. I will be back tomorrow at the same time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to continue to chop it up with you guys about some other interesting stories. And we will do another case study. Okay, so please leave a like. Consider subscribing to the channel. Or if you've already been watching, just go ahead and subscribe any way you know you want to. Okay, so don't act shy. Hit the like button. It's free 99. And share my channel with others that you think will find value in what I am doing. Smoke and Talk says, I think in the 5th round. Okay. And you're so very welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And thank you, Kunli, for always being supportive with me as well. And Squeegee Kid saying, have a great evening. Yes. So I thank you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Good night.